Hey guys, how's it going? My name is of course CatmanJoe and welcome back to another 7 Days to Die console edition video on my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to enter creative mode and how to enter fly mode in the new console version of 7 Days to Die for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X/S. Unfortunately, entering the creative and fly modes on the console versions of the game is a little bit more different than it is to the PC version, so hopefully this tutorial will help you out. So jumping straight into the tutorial, first what you're going to want to do is start a new world, and in the settings area for the world, go to advanced. Once we're in here, what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down until we see creative mode and turn that on. As a little note, if it isn't already obvious, once you do start a world in creative or a save in creative, it can never be changed back to survival and you'll not be able to unlock any achievements or trophies, so do keep that in mind. But once you've turned creative mode on, all you're going to want to do is just hit start and load into the world. Once you've loaded in, you'll probably notice that nothing is different from the basic survival version of the game, and that's because technically speaking you're actually still in survival. You just got access to the creative menu. If you're wondering where the creative menu is, to access it, all you're going to have to do is open up your menu and then go across to the right hand side and look for the light bulb icon, which should say underneath it creative. In this little sub menu you'll find every single item in the game from guns to vehicles, and all you'll need to do is either manually search for the items that you want or even just use the search bar. As a small tip for using the creative menu before we move on to learning how to enable the fly mode, if you look at the three icons beside the search bar, you'll see the first on the left side that looks like a hand called simple click. Having this turned on means instead of you having to manually drag items across to your inventory from the creative menu, you can just instead simply just click them once and they'll move automatically. I would highly suggest having this turned on as it makes getting items from the creative menu a little bit more comfortable and also of course a little bit more easier. Next, if you look in the middle area, you'll see that we have a star icon which is called favorites. If you turn this on, you'll see only items that you've added to your favorites list appear in the creative menu, which can be helpful if you perhaps want to find quickly something that you've used often, like a specific building block or even a vehicle. If you want to add a specific item to your favorites, you just need to find it and then click on it, and depending on what platform you're playing on, press the favorites button, which for me is triangle because I'm playing on PS5, and most likely Y if you are playing on Xbox. And lastly, now we have got the third icon which looks like an eye and is called hide shapes. This is specifically, just as the name suggests, hiding shapes. However, if I'm being honest, I don't even think it does anything because when enabled or disabled, I don't notice any difference, and to be honest, I've never even really actually used it, so don't even touch it if I was you. Now that we've covered how to enter creative mode though, let's go over how to enter fly mode. So to do this, you will need a keyboard and mouse, as sadly there is no way to reassign specific advanced controls yet for console players. As you can see, if we hit pause and then go to options, then keyboard and mouse, then select MISC, we have a few very advanced controls such as the ability to enter God mode, invisible mode, and fly mode, but only when using specific keys on a keyboard. So going out of the pause menu, if we press the H key, we can now fly around endlessly, and if we want to stop flying, all we've got to do is press H again. Unfortunately, God mode does not work, so if we do press the Q key, nothing will happen, and the same applies to invisible mode. The only things that do work outside of fly mode are the ability to decrease and increase God speed. This means if you want to fly around faster, all you got to do is press the shift button and then press the plus button, and if you want to fly around slower, all you got to do is press the shift button and then the hyphen button. And with that all being said and shown, that is the end of this tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching it. If you did go to enjoy it and find it useful, please share it with your friends, drop a like, and if you have any questions or issues, leave a comment and I'll respond as soon as possible. Also be sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell to stay notified for when I release more 7 Days to Die console tutorials on my channel. And other than that guys, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next tutorial.